I think I might have a fucking problem.
Pushing out a rolling marijuana.
Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? It's your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that NBA Live 19, and in today's video we're gonna be talking about the wing score in episode 2 of our best builds in NBA Live. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel and this is your first time seeing me, please hit that like and sub button, my boy. Also feel free to comment as well as hitting that notification bell so you'll know when we post. We are on that road to 5K, and as soon as we hit 5K we'll do another raffle giveaway, so you definitely want to stick around for that. Now with that being said, let's hop right into the video. We're gonna talk about the wing scorer, bro. This is probably my favorite build in the game. I don't know, if not top 3. I have a lot of fun playing this build, and man, I'll talk about why I like this build so much in this video. Okay, first of all, I made it the tallest height you can make it, which would be 6'8" if I'm not mistaken. Also, if you look at the speed on my player, I get an 85 speed, so whatever my weight is to be an 85 in speed, that's what I am. If you look at my strength, I didn't want my strength to go down too much, but you see I get a 78 strength. That still gives me enough strength to bully and get that blow by animation past a lot of like smaller guards, and also a lot of like wing shooters and shit like that. They have a hard time guarding me because I have strength, so I can just dip my shoulder into them and just bully right past them. Now I also, for my icon path, decided to go with Vince Carter because he unlocks that 3-point line. Now I've made a wing scorer in the past and like got Vince Carter's icon path maxed out before, or very close to being maxed out, but I erased him and then made it over with the XP glitch, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about grinding attributes or anything like that. But if we look at what we get in the icon path of Vince Carter, it's hella dope. First of all, we get a +6 to our vertical, we get a +3 to our strength. If you look at our inside shot, we get a +6 to our inside shot, even a +3 on our passing. Our first icon decision we get to make, we get to put an accuracy boost on our 3-point shooting. So this player its 85-3 is going to be a little bit better than like your wing defender's 85-3, for instance, because we get this extra accuracy boost, and that's what I really like about this player. If we keep on moving, another key thing that I like to point out with Vince Carter's icon path is that you get the Vince Carter dunks, and then you also get a +3 to your dunk, which is also nice. You can see you get a +3 still there. But what's cool about that +3 dunk is we already get a 95 dunk, so that means we're gonna finish with a 98 dunk, and we're just gonna be going crazy, catching all kinds of bodies with this player, bro. Now, like I said, we get an 85-3. When you look at the primary skills on this build can dribble the best out of all of the wing players as well. So that was one of the things that I pointed out in episode 1. That's one of the weaker things for the wing defender, because it only gets a 73 handling, whereas this player gets a 95 handle. Even the playmaker, which I don't understand why you would think the playmaker would be the one that gets the 95 for the wings, but it gets an 88 dribble. So this player has the best dribbling as well, and then it gets a 95 dunk to go with, so we're gonna be catching bodies. What's really dope about being like almost like a pure slasher, if we were looking at like 2K side of things, is we get a 95 dunk, we get an 88 layup, so we'll be able to finish a lot of contested layups because you're gonna unlock the ability to finish with contact several times throughout this as we go along. You can see right there. But then also, whenever you're playing on this build, if you look at the very bottom, look at the mentality boost that we get. So we get a boost to our inside scoring and our dunking. Our dunk is already high shit. So we getting like a boost to our dunk, but our inside scoring. So that's gonna help our layups and also our inside shot. That's only a 76. Now we're getting a mentality boost, and we just can finish at the goal extremely effective with this player. These last two things are really underutilized by a lot of players I find online, and they should utilize these two things together though more than they do, especially with a wing scorer. Now once you start barreling downhill and start catching bodies over and over again, most people, when you start to drive to the goal, they're gonna prepare to try to block or get in your way or just do something to stop you from dunking on them, right? But it's gonna be real easy for you just to snatch back. They'll fly right past you, and then you can just do a step back right in the mid-range, bro, and be wide open a lot of the times. You can also use your step back for three-pointers when you're dribbling the ball up the floor and they think you're gonna go by them. You can just step back, boom, knock down a three-point shot. So these two things, mid-range being 88 and shot off the dribble being 88, I feel are very important. Now, when we look at the traits on this build, this is where I feel like we can unlock this player's true potential, because we can add this. And I feel like this should be on, man, this should really be on at all times because it's broken. I talked about that as far as the wing defender, but being able to put statement dunker on, and then you grind it to goal, which I'm only 3 dunks away from this being goal. But once it gets goal, bro, every time I dunk on the offensive side of the ball, I'm gonna feel like a wing defender, or at the very least a backcourt defender. Like, it's gonna be hella easy for me to steal the ball when you dribbling the ball after I dunk, and then also it's gonna be really easy for me to block shots. Now I'm gonna get a big defensive boost. One thing to keep in mind when we're looking at all these builds across the board, only a handful of builds get statement dunker as far as your guards and wings. Really, your backcourt defender, and then also your slasher as far as your guards, but then only your wing scorer, your wing defender, and then your playmaker. So not your wing shooter. Your wing shooters don't get statement dunkers. So that's why I feel like, to me, I like this build better than the wing shooter a lot of the times, because I can get statement dunker, and now I can be more effective on defense. And I don't even know if the playmaker gets it. I have a playmaker, but I don't even think the playmaker gets it. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and check. I can't remember. But this badge is hella good. Now, when we start looking at the other things, it's just about what you like at that point. So you can put way back on. If you feel like you want to sauce up, you can put counter strike on. If you feel like you want to step back in that mid range like I talked about, you can put step back on. There's a ton of ways you can build this out. If you just wanted to shoot threes, say you wanted to be a point guard, then what you could do is put bullet pass on. You could put corner strike on, and then you could turn around and put sure handles on. Now you just like a playmaker. You still got great offensive ability, but now these are your playmaking abilities. If you want to be a shooter, put corner catch and shoot on, or open three on. You can put late to the party on, and then you can put way back on, right? Say you want to shoot in the mid range effectively. You can put open 2 on, you can put step back on, and then you can put late to the party on. So that way, if they do come and contest late, you'll be good. It's just a ton of different ways you can build this player out, because it can do everything in the game, bro. So I really like this player, but I feel like having statement dunker is probably the best way to make this player like have some two-way ability, because it's so easy for you to dunk with a player like this that you'll be getting that defensive boost a lot. And then when you're helping your team out, being able to play defense in a game that feels like defense is like really undercooked, so to speak, is real nice. So just real quick, and I'll let y'all go. You can see, of course, we got Lillard back out here having that 95 dribble and having Lillard's dribble moves, bro. I go crazy. I wish I could get this package right here, bro. Like, they fucked up this year not letting you do it. I feel like they're about to like let us go back and get like Influencer and Bone Collector, because I see they just put back out Cream Bigums again, so I'm keeping my eyes out for that. If I get those, y'all know I'm gonna go crazy with that. But jump shots, I feel like your jump shots are a little bit different with this build than it was with the Wing Defender, because you get shooting off the dribble. The two jump shots I prefer for step backs are gonna be Kyrie Irving and then James Harden. I talked about James Harden a little bit in the last video, but your step back is directly tied to your jump shot. And James Harden has a real nice step back in this game, but then Kyrie Irving's, his is real fluid, and I like the way that his works as well, because you can get a lot of space off his step back, so that's real nice. Also, being able to go down the icon path and eventually unlock Vince Carter's dunk moves is hella dope, but having street dunks kind of feel the same, just to be honest. It is what it is. And then layups, y'all already know I like Giannis for the layups, so that's pretty much the build. And I feel like if y'all haven't used wing scores, and a lot of people feel like, I don't know, for whatever reason, you don't see wing scores that much, bro, when you're playing 3v3. We're gonna be hopping on playing some this evening, so if y'all want to join us, bro, just comment below, man, because it's gonna be me and my bro jumping on probably around like 6 or 7. I'll probably get on and probably run a few games, get a little bit of footage. So y'all let me know if y'all want to play. Comment below, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.